What's up, everybody? Step, BluntRap Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. Those are my mentors. And man, I gotta agree with one of the goats of the LDBC. Love boxing. And I'm speaking of the rival of one of the boogeymen, TeRenCe Bud Crawford. And I agree with Blood. I have to agree with him as far as the two killers shouldn't fight each other. Most of us believe that they'd be the last two men standing, so clean up everything in between. What I would personally like to see, Shawn Porter is fighting, she lost a whole lot of weight. And Shawn Porter is fighting Danny Garcia. I think the winner of that, realistically, need to fight Keith Thurman. Let Errol Spence defend his title. I think the loser between Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia, especially if it's a close fight, if the loser don't get knocked out and they just lose off a technical score or something like that, the loser should fight Errol Spence, because they ain't gonna have nowhere else to go. Go make another paycheck and end your shit with Errol Spence, just for Errol to get that name on his record, just so, like y'all was talking, everybody need to fight each other. And the winner between Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia need to fight Keith Thurman after he have his tune-up. And TeRenCe Crawford should just, he got an easy pass because he is across the street, so let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that he should, you know, defend his WBO title. He already unified a division below. So let Al Heyman boys eliminate each other. Let him defend his WBO title, probably against Jose Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Let him fight him. They got a built-in rivalry and shit like that. And then, if the winner between, if Keith Thurman beat Shawn, let's say Shawn Porter beat Danny Garcia, so he fight Keith Thurman. If Shawn Porter end up beating Keith Thurman, you know they're gonna run it back for the trilogy. But if Keith Thurman beat Porter, that sets up a big unification what we all been waiting for. Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. The winner of that advanced to fight Bud Crawford. But I'm just saying, Bud and Errol don't need to fight right away. When they finally meet, it should be for the undisputed welterweight championship. And that's what I believe, man. That was a hell of a performance by TeRenCe Crawford. Oh, and I'm gonna be real. We always want the best to fight the best, and we want people to be business. We be mad when some of these fighters talk business, so we need to reward some of the fighters that's willing to take the risk and might not win. Like Jeff Horn, in my opinion, deserve another payday because he made it possible for Bud to even have a position that he even had, because he could have ran or came up with some bullshit, but he didn't. So I think Jeff Horn would be a good fight for one of the big names too. Feed him to Errol. Let him and TeRenCe Crawford fight a common opponent. And to be honest, while Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman figuring out their love triangle, Errol Spence should really fight Jeff Horn, a rugged guy. You know, that way we could compare the two, you know, styles, who beat up Jeff the most. But I think we need to reward Jeff Horn with a payday just for showing you how a champion should conduct himself. In my opinion, say what you want, he beat an old Pacquiao, got the brakes beat off him by Crawford, but Jeff Horn conducted himself as a champion. Not one did he ever talk some dumbass politics and this, that, and the third. So let's give that man a payday. Let Jeff Horn fight Errol SPenCe just to keep Errol busy, and you let Jeff Horn make some money just to reward fighters for taking the chance. That's the problem. Some of these fighters take the chance and then we just forget about it. We gotta look out for him, give him another payday for doing that, and then after that he on his own. You got 2 good paydays, really 3. Pack it out, bud, and feed him to somebody. That's my stance. The killers should not fight each other.